Hey, what's up guys? Today I want to talk about pocket doors because they are super handy for tiny homes and container homes, but they do come with a couple of trade-offs. One of them is you can't place wall boxes for outlets or switches on the wall where the door is going to tuck into. So because pocket doors tuck into the wall, it means that this space between your drywall has to be empty. The second trade-off is going to be cost. Now you can get a standard door from anywhere for 80 to 200 bucks. A pocket door, especially non-standard sizes with the hanger kits and everything, is going to come out to anywhere from $300 to $500 depending on the size. Something else to consider, this detail is pretty small, but it does take a little bit longer to do it right than a standard door because you want to make sure that the track is perfectly level because you don't want the door floating back and forth on its own. There are a few more components than a standard door. You've got these thin studs, you've got the track. You have to cut the track to the desired length for the door. You've got the hangers, so it's a few more components, but I wouldn't consider it if I was on the fence about a pocket door. My final con for pocket doors is going to be hardware. It's not as simple as going out and buying a doorknob because pretty much every standard doorknob is universal, with the exception of a few. But finding hardware for these can be a little tricky. You want to find some that have the same footprint, that line up with the locking mechanism and the door jamb and the cutout in the door. It's tricky, but it's not by any means impossible. Just something to think about. The reason why I didn't list any pros is because they're pretty obvious. You get to save a lot of space. Some people like the style. You can even go with a barn door style that has the hangers on the outside of the finished wall. Those are a little bit easier to install. They do take up slightly more space. Now in this case, we're gonna have a kitchen cabinet on this side with a countertop. So it was pretty important that the door tucks in. We're gonna have the toilet on this side of the wall. So we needed all the space we can get. If you're interested in more container home tips and tricks and discussions, visit microboxhomes.com. Thanks for watching, guys.